Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to have a Retro Bowl College gameplay, as this week we're going to play week 2, week 3, and week 4. We're going to have all those games in this video. That's what I'm going to try to do for each video. I have about 3 games worth of them. If we have a bye week, one of them, we'll skip the bye week and then we'll add an extra week, just because I feel like the gameplay is slow, but we're going to put the gameplay on like 1.5 speed it up a little bit for you, just so I don't get too bored. But right now, first game of the season, or second game of the season, first one of this video, we got SMU, who they have a 4-star offense. They have a pretty good offense, but let's see what we're able to do against a top squad like this. For my predictions for this year, I also switched the difficulty to hard, not extreme, but hard. But my prediction that our record is gonna be, I'm going with we win 8 or 9. I feel like we're gonna be like 2, maybe 3 games over 500. I don't see us. We're definitely not gonna go undefeated. Our team is way too young, and one game we're gonna drop. But we're not gonna lose much. So hopefully at the end of the season we have a bowl game. And honestly, the only reason I'm saying that I don't think we're going to go undefeated and we're going to go barely over 500 is because we have no defense. Next recruitment class, for class of 2024, yeah, we're going to have to go insane on defense. Our offense is going to be all right. First game of the season, it was the first game. It wasn't even on hard difficulty, so we couldn't really grasp if fumbling and drop passes, that's going to be a factor for our squad. But throughout the season, throughout the games as we go, we'll see. And then we're going to have to see if there's going to be someone else worth picking up or not. And if any of our players outperforms everybody else insane by that much, well then, he might want to declare to the draft early, because I believe I can have a sort of an influence on the player if he wants to get drafted to the NFL or not. But I believe the final decision is the players. So if my squad goes insane and every single player declares for the draft, we're going to be left with nobody. So we definitely have a lot to think about heading into the season, as right now it's 14-14, middle of the second quarter. And I also feel like we're going to be a pass-heavy offense. Unless one of our players gets hurt, or actually both of our receivers get hurt for a couple of weeks and we'll have to fully rely on the run game, I have a feeling we're going to be a passing team, just because we are playing on hard now, so running won't be as easy. And passing isn't that hard. Running wise, since you only get like about 2 to 3 moves that you could really do, passing is always going to be easier. And we have a really good quarterback, so if we start getting in interception trouble, which we might, because our quarterback doesn't have the best accuracy and his stamina is pretty low. And as you can see, the field goal looked insane. Trust me, playing the game actually for myself, that field goal was not that hard. It only looked at that because I have it on times 1.5 speed. But yeah, y'all let me know in the comments, what do y'all think our record is going to be for the end of the year? Do y'all think we'll make a bowl game, or do y'all think we're lucky enough and sneak in? Ugh, that was an ugly interception. That's what I'm talking about right there, where the stamina is going to be a factor. He got open, we just couldn't get it over the top. We used to be able to make that throw all the time in regular Retro Bowl in the NFL, but I forgot that we have a college quarterback, and it's not going to be as easy as, there we go, twice we did it again. That one wasn't even on us. That was just the stamina running out, and they got a pick 6 from that, and now we are actually in trouble. We are down 21-35 to SMU. Being down this much with this little time left in the third quarter in the second game of the season, it's a scary sight. Anyways, y'all drop your predictions, what y'all think our record is going to be, and y'all predict who's going to be our star player. Who do y'all think is going to be the player that breaks out? I'm hoping the quarterback does, but after 3 interceptions like that by Homer, it's not a good play. But he throws a good touchdown pass to Hill for 17 yards right there, as that is extremely needed, because we got to try to come back somehow in this game. As we go for the 2-point conversion, will we miss it? I am not sure what the play calling on offense was there. We're going to have to see what our offensive coordinator was thinking as SMU gets another touchdown. So with a minute left in this game is looking a little bit over, but all we can do is do exactly that. Get a good pass to Hill, get a couple of yards, and Hill, you're going to have to get out of bounds. I don't think you got it. Yeah, you don't have it in you. 50-yard gain. Oh, you gotta score fast. Get a good pass. Almost intercepted. That was scary. Call a good timeout. We're down to one timeout left. As we're gonna get an incomplete pass. That is just some bad luck. And we're gonna throw it. There it is. Tuchel with another touchdown. Second touchdown of the fourth quarter, I believe. He is clutching up, and he gets a hard 2-point conversion. Now, can we get this? No way. We got the onside kick. Okay, team, we have a chance to win. Everybody got to lock in. Let's get a good pass in. We still have one timeout, so we don't have to automatically play for the next call. Let's see. Get another good pass to Watts. We have 10 seconds. We should have called a timeout, but it's all right. Just throw it up. There we go. Whoa, 1 second left on the clock. Can we send this to overtime? Get the pass off. He's going to get the good hitch route. Oh, my goodness. What a play now. We got to clutch up here. Make the kick. Yes, there we go. We don't get a kick early on, but now it's overtime. I cannot believe we're even in this situation. How in the world did we go being down 2 scores in the fourth, late in the third, early in the fourth, and now we're in overtime with SMU? That is extremely lucky we were able to get that onside kick. As we start off good, but SMU in overtime does the same exact thing we did. And honestly, with our defense being pretty bad and their defense being not good either, it's going to be to who makes a mistake on offense first, as we do not make one there. Can we get the pass off? We do not make a mistake. Let's see if this is the chance. Oh yeah, I'm tripping. We got to go right again. Let's see. We should pass it up to the running back. Good pass to Goddard. And now we got to make sure we get the 2 points. Man, SMU is not making mistakes. Let's get that right there. That was the easy sling route. He was wide open. SMU, please, this is the one right here. Let's see. Good pass. SMU, please make a mistake. Come on, make a mistake. Drop it. They did. We have won week 2. We survived SMU 63-61. That has to be one of the highest scoring games in college football. Bethune did not have a good game. On defense, our only good player was honestly nobody. Everybody on defense played terrible, but our offense was able to clutch up. That's a crazy game. Oh my, we're going to need a lot to recover from that. That was not easy at all, but let's ask somebody on the squad. Let's ask our wide receiver 1, Tuchel, what he thinks about the game. Let's see what his opinion is and how we did.
That was not an easy game at all. Being lucky enough to come back in the fourth was huge. Shout out to our kicker for making that possible. We were sloppy on offense, but we will get that cleaned up and have a better game against Oklahoma State next week.
Some wild words from Tuchel, but let's go ahead and transition into week 3. Let's see how we play against Oklahoma State. Hopefully, it's a lot better. As Oklahoma State, this is going to be our first ranked team. They are ranked number 24 with a 4-star offense and a very, very weak 2-star defense. For them to be ranked 24th and be playing that bad, it's kind of surprising. Or have a defense that bad, it's kind of surprising. Their offense to be showing out. They must have the Baker Mayfield offense room. Oh, that's Oklahoma, not Oklahoma State. My apologies, Oklahoma fans. Let's see if our squad can play a little bit better this second game around. In this video, I'm gonna mix y'all up so much. This is week 3. As we know, we're gonna have to get that throw under control. We're gonna have to keep practicing over and over and over again during the week. That is the 3rd interception the same exact way. 4 interceptions by throws that are underthrown. Homer is not playing well at all right now. He is not locked in. We go down 7-0. We're lucky we're not down 14-0. We're going to have to see what Homer has to say about this game. Actually, we might just tell him to skip all the interviews post-game after this, because that is 4 interceptions already in the season. Make that 5. Make that 5 interceptions. All have been underthrown. Tuchel is so fast. Watts is so fast. And the player keeps on messing up the play. What is going on? We can't have this kind of mistakes. We're already down 14-0. And now once again, just like SMU, we're going to have to play from behind and try to get a comeback win, which I don't even know is going to be possible against a good Oklahoma State defense like this, who is ranked 24th. Don't forget that. Might be time to start trying to put a run game in. Let's get this pass off. There we go. As we get a new record with it being the longest pass in air. That is insane. Wow. I'm actually kind of a shock for words that NIU is playing this bad. Like, I knew our offense was going to have to be the part of the game that stepped up, because that's the only part that we can control. But with all these underthrows, after we finally do get a touchdown right there to Watts, first touchdown of the game, man, we might just have to get a couple of defensive players if Homer's going to be our quarterback. If he actually, this might be Homer's. I'm pretty sure this is Homer. Yeah, this is Homer's senior year. He came back. And this is how he's playing. He's not looking like he wanted to come back right now with those terrible places. We just get our longest kick return all the way out to the 39-yard line. Great kick return. But hey, we're not going to be too harsh. It's only game 3. Everyone's trying to get adjusted to each other. I mean, most of the squad is rookies. So Homer has to get used to him. He had his go-tos, his players back in the season, or back last season anyways, and now he has to do a whole new thing. Let's see if NIU is able to get another touchdown before halftime, and they do. With a little celebration by Tuchel. Wow, that is dirty, being down and still celebrating on them. So that's a confident man right there, as he also gets a 2-point conversion. Okay, 16-20 going into half. It's not too bad. Let's see if Coach AP was able to give him a good halftime speech, but considering they already scored, I'm guessing the defense didn't listen. They're going to need defensive stops. It's the only way, unless they want to try again getting a fourth quarter onside kick once again. But trust me, guys, that onside kick was lucky. You don't get those kind of onside kicks all the time in Retro Bowl, especially Retro Bowl College. I've been playing for a couple of seasons and have not got many onside kicks. I was even surprised I got that one last game. That was a risky throw to Watson. He was able to complete that hospital pass down the middle of the field, and he's going to try to go for another one. No, he was trying to give that a little cutter, but he just couldn't quite get there. But alright, guys, y'all see how Homer is playing? Do y'all think he's going to be drafted high in the draft? Considering that he doesn't have the most stars and how he's played so far, right now he's like a 4th round pick. We could try to get him up to a 2nd round. He just has to play better this whole entire season. But I think Homer is special. He's been struggling because it's a whole new look offense, But starting this 4th quarter, before it's up, we're down 10-0. It's gonna be a hard game. See, that's a throw we need to do every single time. And all those interceptions that he's thrown, that's the throw we've always been looking for. That was a great throw. Let's see if he can do it again right there. Oh no, he's gonna fake it, pump fake, and he was gonna go down the middle, but running back, we're not able to catch that. As he gets a simple hitch route, and the hitch route might make it all the way. Tackled inside the 5. As they gotta go hurry up, they're gonna go for the touchdown over the field. There they go. Tuchel once again showing big, and this might have to be another good onside, good 2-point conversion. What am I saying? As you can see, we were not able to get the 2-point conversion, but it's only a 5-point game. We don't have much time left though. That's a little scary. We're gonna have to drive down the field to see if we can. Right now, a good pass I think would be to the tight end. Yep, and we're gonna have to call a timeout. That sucks because that leaves us 1 timeout left. As we're going to have to throw it up, and that gets intercepted. And not only does it get intercepted, it's going to be pick 6. Get the tackle. At least it was not a pick 6, but that is demoralizing. NIU is going to lose to Oklahoma State 37-32. Man, that was so close, and they were almost able to clutch up right there at the end. But unfortunately, they were not. Homer had one too many picks, and we're going to have to go into Eastern Michigan with a different type of mindset. Let's see what the team wants to say. Let's actually interview Coach. Let's see what Coach has to say about that loss.
See you all next week.
Well, I don't think Coach was too happy, but let's see if they can go into Eastern Michigan and play a better game. Week 4, they have a 3-star defense and a 1.5-star offense. NIU needs to win. They are now 2-1 in the season. I told you we were not going to go undefeated. We had the chance. Homer had the chance, but he unfortunately threw a pick. But that is last week. This is a new week. We were playing Eastern Michigan. We got to lock in, and we got to play in the rain. So we might actually see a little bit of fumbling action or something. Draw passes like that one because it's raining. No one likes Homer. Am I going to have to cut you? Am I going to have to let a walk-on start? That is another interception being underthrown. Stop trying that pass. Please stop trying that pass. It's not going to work. You've been trying it over and over again. Tuchel keeps getting open over the top, and you keep missing him. And already, you're down 14-0 to Eastern Michigan. Man, I don't think Coach is going to be too happy. He's going to hit you. He's going to hit us with another no comment again. That would have been another interception right there. Lucky for us, the DB had no hands and dropped it. Oh my God, again, the DB have no hands. There should be like 5 picks that Homer has already thrown. We're going to have to lock in, slow the game down, and chill out. Get that throw. There you go. A good over rainbow flicked throw. That was beautiful. See, that's all we gotta go. That's all we gotta be doing. And yes, we're gonna have to be going for 2-point conversions now the rest of the game because we gotta come back. This is another game now where we are down. Now we're down 22-8, where we're down by more than 2 touchdowns, and we gotta keep coming back from behind. This being no fun. This is no fun. Come on, team. We're at least trying to get ranked, at least trying to get to playoffs, at least trying to get a bowl game. But by the way we're playing, this isn't even possible. As we're gonna be able to clutch up and get a touchdown. That's 4 seconds. We think we should go for the field goal. Is he gonna get a quick pass and throw out of the bounds? A bad animation caused it to be the end of the half. That was a bad play call. That was on coach. That I can't even blame that on Homer. Was it a bad ball? Yeah. Did it get bounced up? Lucky for Eastern Michigan, it did, and that should have been another interception. All right. After this game, thank goodness we have. Oh, see, he can make the throw. He just made it right there. But by the start of the next YouTube video, we're gonna have had a good talk with Homer, and we're gonna have a lot to discuss. And we're gonna have a lot of film to watch, so we can try to get him under control, because I cannot have my quarterback making these many bad decisions, throwing these many picks. And we're gonna have to talk to Coach AP and see what their game plan is, what they're trying to do, because so far every single game they've had to come back from behind. There's only been one game all season where they didn't have to do that, and it was against the first game, and that was because it was not hard difficulty. So I'm now starting to realize that maybe the hard difficulty is too hard, but I'm not gonna switch it. I like the game and the gameplay to feel like it could actually happen. And in real life, Northern Illinois, I'm sorry if you're an NIU fan out there, but in real life they suck. I'm sorry, but they honestly do. They barely even have funding to have a football team. They suck. And they should be struggling in here too, but they should not be struggling this hard, because this is a rebuild. And we're not gonna let go of this team until we bring them a championship. So it might take 5 seasons, it might take 10 seasons, but we're gonna bring them a championship. And it's not gonna be year 1, because we already have a loss, and we were too low ranked at the beginning of the season to be able to climb the ranks like that. So this season, unfortunately, because of the 2 losses we already have, the best we're gonna have to do is a bowl game. But we have a lot to learn, and that's all that matters. As we get a 2-point conversion as well. Yes, we do. Hey, we're not doing too bad. All of a sudden, it's a close game, but we could not get the onside kick. I'm telling you, the onside kick is not an easy thing to do. You saw the percentage on the screen is very low, and this game is looking like it's gonna be another L. So unfortunately, we had an overtime win and then 2 L's this episode. It just shows that every team has an opportunity to win, and if you just don't play well, if you don't lock in and actually, do what you gotta do, it could be a loss. So in this video alone, we went 1-2. Not the best we could have gone. We definitely could have done a lot better, but we have a lot to learn early in the season still, and the team is young, so no one is too disappointed as we unfortunately lose 32-38 to Eastern Michigan. We had good stats. Homer threw a good game. We just couldn't get it done, as we're going to max out the speed on the running back. Thankfully, we have a week 5 bye week, so we're going to be able to go off of that. But don't y'all worry, guys. We're gonna have a talk with the team. We're gonna get them to lock in, and we're gonna play a lot better, because we ain't doing no more going 1 and 2s in these videos. We gotta go 3-0. We gotta go 3-0 each video. We gotta finish undefeated if we want even a chance at a bowl game. Anyways, this is the second video of Retro Bowl. I hope y'all are enjoying this, because if y'all were expecting a Retro Bowl video where I automatically get an undefeated season, you were thinking wrong. This is gonna be a little bit realistic, and we're gonna struggle, and we're gonna have to actually get a good team. Thank goodness though, right? We don't need none of that easy. We don't want none of that easy work. But anyways, I want to thank y'all guys for watching another video. Now please like and subscribe. We're real close to 100 subs. At the time of this recording, we're at 97. We're 3 away from 100. We're doing amazing. Channel's growing, and now we have 2 different games. We have Rivals and we have Retro Bowl, and we might have other videos edited later on. But until then, we're gonna lock in with these 2 videos. We're gonna lock in with this video, and we're gonna have fun. So I'll see y'all next video. You have a good one.